Hey Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone every single time. If you would like me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any Pisces placements and are drawn to watching this, there will be a message in it for you. If this reading does resonate for you, do consider leaving a like to support my channel and to help circulate the messages to those who need to hear them. So we're going to start off today's reading by tapping into your energy to see what energies you are embodying, the energies that are surrounding you, and then we will get into a spread called the Blocked Energy Spread for you guys. All right. What energies, please, is Pisces embodying at this time? Pisces placements. What energies? All right, so this is a card that I made myself. We have the Fairy, friendly, flirtatious, upbeat energy, ethereal nature. And then the shadow attribute states conniving, trickster, taking advantage, and superficial. At the back of the deck here we have the Healer. The light attribute states passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. The shadow attribute states taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on a healer, whether you are aware of this or not. Someone that I'm connecting to here is you are a healer by default. You are naturally born with healing attributes. If you are not aware of this, you might be the type of person where you kind of attract problematic situations to your life, or you attract broken people, you attract a lot of shadow behavior. And this is because you have a very healing and magnetizing aura where people feel safe around you. You might be the type of person where people it's like you'll be in public and a random stranger comes to you and they start telling you their life story, or they start complaining to you about something. And it's like you've never met this person in your life before. So it's like, that's one side of the spectrum. So one type of Pisces that I'm connecting to. The other type of Pisces that I'm connecting to is a Pisces who already has some sort of spiritual awareness, who has some sort of maybe like a spiritual business that you run. Someone here is an alchemist. Someone here has the ability to transmute dark energies into light. You are very powerful. But I feel like for both of you guys, wherever you fall on this spectrum here, whether you are aware of your gifts or not, you guys are in this energy of either not being aware of the strength of your power, or not being aware that you take in so much energy that could be distracting you. So there's an energy here of you guys being like this energetic sponge where you absorb everything around you, and you could be tending to everybody else in your life. You could be very busy at work, you could be very busy with friends. Maybe you're helping a girlfriend move, or you're helping your son with a project, or you're helping whatever it may be. It's like you are overextending yourself at this time by providing service to others or assisting others, that you are not taking care of yourself enough. So I feel like you guys could be feeling very energetically drained. You could be feeling a little irritable, moody for some of you. You could be noticing that a lot of your shadow behaviors are coming out because you haven't gotten enough rest, or you haven't spent enough time alone. So there's something here about you guys really needing to take better care of yourselves, because it's like you're giving too much, either consciously or unconsciously, to other energies, and they're soaking a lot out of you. They're taking a lot out of you. Yeah, this doesn't really feel like one specific energy. It feels like you are just involved in a lot of different things at this time, or you're just very busy at work. And yeah, it's like you might not even be aware. Some of you could be, but some of you might not even be aware of the strength that your power holds. So it's like you always find that you attract weird situations, or you attract broken people, like I mentioned, who need assistance. And you might be the type of person that has very difficult romantic relationships or very difficult friendships. You might find it very difficult to manage your emotions at times. And I feel like all of this is because you could be inviting some lower vibrational energies around you, yes, but that's not entirely your fault. I feel like you just attract this energy towards you. You attract people who need help. You are definitely a modern day healer, whether you are comfortable with this or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what's surrounding you. yeah, it's like I'm really just picking up on somebody here who, it's like you give the clothes off of your back to somebody, or you'll do anything for somebody when they need you, but you don't really like reciprocate that same energy towards yourself all the time. Okay, so what are the energies surrounding Pisces at this time? There could be an energy around you that feels that since you're so loving and giving and understanding, that they can just take advantage of you. Let's see, here we have the gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. The shadow attribute states relying on luck rather than hard work. Yeah, you guys are spiritual through and through. I'm connecting to like a super Pisces right now, like the most Pisces of Pisces, where you embody all of the archetypes of your sign. Spiritual, artistic, creative, beautiful, friendly, magnetizing. We have the poet here. Light attribute expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Shadow attribute states turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Some of you could be artists, singers, poets. Something here with your voice. You have a very strong intuition, I feel, even if you don't really use this for any other purpose besides your own life or to kind of move you along your own path. You guys are not afraid to follow your intuition. You are not afraid of your belief in God. It's like you don't really let other people change the way that you view the world. You don't let other people knock you down for your faith. And I feel like you've gained this reputation as somebody who blindly follows their faith, someone who is very blessed by the universe because they do right by the universe. And I feel like people notice this about you. So you could be attracting a lot of attention at this time. Yeah, back of the deck we have the Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. And then the shadow attribute states fear of facing your own demons. So you guys are definitely like either gaining this reputation for being a healer, a singer, some sort of artistic, creative person, spiritual leader. You could be a speaker of some sort. You could have a platform here. You set a very good example for other people. But I feel like you guys are just neglecting yourselves a little bit at this time. It's not really giving me the energy that you're afraid to face your demons. I just feel like maybe you haven't had enough time to yourself. Or you've been so busy extending yourself to others that you just haven't really done that for yourself. So, whoa. Yeah, let's go ahead and tap into your spread here. Yeah, and I just feel like I'm supposed to say this. I'm not trying to single anybody out when I say like you're a healer. You could be a kindergarten teacher and you could be a healer. You could be a bus driver and you can be a healer. It's your personality. It's the change that you bring to other people's lives that is really important here. It's not about whether you have a platform or whether you're wealthy or whether you have a group of followers that listen to you. It's about the difference that you make in other people's lives and how you carry yourself and how you believe in the universe. So it's like the type of person that you are, other people are very, very attracted to, in the sense that they find you to be this very like mystical type of person. Someone who could be, it's like you might have a very soft-spoken voice. You might walk a certain way where it's like you might walk in a way that it seems like you're floating, or you just have this very like, it's not even like intimate, it's more of like this spiritual energy that you carry, where it's like people kind of notice you right away and people are like, oh, who's that? Or it's like you just carry this aura where it's like people find it very difficult to not notice you. So let's go ahead and get into your spread. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to take these as part of the spread, but I think there's a message here. We have the High Priestess, the Lovers, sideways. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are attracting a lot of attention at this time, whether this is through a platform or like you see a lot of people, you see a lot of clients, maybe you are a teacher and you deal with a lot of kids on a day-to-day basis. Whoever I'm connecting to, you are around a lot of people, or you just take in a lot of energy. And I feel like there's this energy here of trying to determine like which energies are good for me and which energies are bringing me down. And it's like you guys could be having a hard time trying to decide, or you could be having a hard time trying to go with the flow, or you could be having a hard time releasing things that don't serve you. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy as like your intuition honestly could be a little wavy at this time, because I feel like you guys need to cleanse your energy. You guys definitely need to cleanse your energies, not even in a bad way, but it's just like you are becoming so drained that you might not even be able to tap into your energy as clear as you, or tap into your intuition as clear as you need to. So we have the Four of, is this the Four of Wands? Yeah, the Four of Wands, perfected work with the Star. You guys, okay, I feel like some of you could be in the spotlight. Some of you could be very well recognized for something that you have built, some sort of business or some sort of stability, spiritual business, something that you do for work or something that you do creatively. You are very well known for it. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get into the spread. What is Pisces' current project or focus? Okay. The cards have a mind of their own today. What is blocking Pisces? What is blocking Pisces? Thank you. What is helping Pisces? Or could be helping Pisces? What is, okay, thank you. And then how can Pisces best move forward? Awesome. Okay, so at the back of the deck here, we have the World. Yeah, I really feel like I'm connecting to someone who is very well recognized, very well known. You could be some sort of influencer, leader. You could be in the spotlight in some way. I'm still getting like a teacher energy. So it's like if you work at a school, or if you're a teacher, if you work in healthcare, it's like you're very well recognized in your career. It's like you could be one of the best employees. You could be one of the best nurses, doctors, teachers. You could be one of those teachers who has a lot of students that still reach out to them, students that have graduated, people come back to see you. You could be the type of person where it's like people never forget you. You're very impressionable on others in a very good way. And I feel like it's because you just carry yourself a certain way. You're one of these selfless people that is very loving, caring, nurturing. And it's like you're not the type of person who has ulterior motives. It's like who you are is who you are, and nothing is going to change that. So that's a very beautiful energy. Yeah, you guys are very loved, very respected as well, I will say. Maybe not as much like everyone loves you, but you are respected and you are well known. So let's see what we have here. What is your current project or focus? We have the Magician and the Two of Wands with Dominion. Wow, yeah, you guys are trying to take over the world. You guys are trying to do something here that is going to elevate you. You guys are working on some sort of plan, some sort of project. You could be studying a lot. You could be going back to school. You could be practicing a skill, learning a trade. I'm still getting the energy of a teacher. I don't know why. You don't have to be a teacher, but obviously this is a general reading. I'm going to pick up on a lot of different energies. Whatever you guys are doing, it's like you have this vision board. It's like I'm seeing somebody with a vision board in their room, like plotting and making, it's like I'm seeing a map too. And like I'm also seeing one of those, what do you call those graphs where it's like 2 circles and then you have the middle? I honestly don't remember right now. I'm more so in channeling mode. It's kind of hard for me to think right now. Venn diagram, I think that's what they're called. I'm seeing a lot of graphs. Someone here could be a mathematician, or you could work with math or science, physics, chemistry. Someone here, yeah, you guys are very smart. So whatever you guys are doing, it's like you're creating this plan and how to move forward. I'm definitely connecting to someone who knows what they want out of life, who knows what their next steps are. I really don't feel like you guys are clueless about what your next steps are. You're not really like, you could be like winging life in the sense that you don't really control the outcome because you are very spiritual. Yes, but it's like you're not like winging it in the sense of like, oh, like, well, I don't give a fuck, or I don't know what's gonna happen and I'm just gonna do whatever. Like, no, you guys have like this layout. You have a grid work and a framework. You have a foundation for what you want to do here. So I think you guys are definitely taking a good approach here. Very, very planned out. You guys seem very balanced. So, whoa. What is blocking you? We have the Hanged One, Hanged Man, Pisces energy, your own energy here. I will say that this is really funny, but it's like some of you could be a little too laid back. Some of you could be kind of on that line of do I involve myself or do I not involve myself? Do I take action now or do I wait? Do I wait for something to come towards me or do I go after it myself? There's almost this energy of like switching roles between masculine and feminine. Yeah, I feel like you guys are very comfortable with both roles. Like you guys are familiar with how to be in your masculine and how to go after things and work really hard, but you're also very comfortable with being in your feminine. You are a water sign, so you're very comfortable with being in the energy of patience and waiting for something to come towards you and not chasing things but letting them manifest themselves into your life. So there's something here about, yeah, it's like, do I wait or do I go? Do I pause or do I take action? Okay, so what could be helping you? We have the 6 of Swords, earned success. This is Aquarius energy. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this energy as go after it. So if there's something that you've been feeling like you're not sure if you should wait, if you should do something a different way, or if you should just, it's kind of just giving me this energy of waiting. It's almost like the energy of when you're waiting for a package to be delivered, but it feels different. It feels like you're supposed to be transitioning through something, and maybe this energy is an energy where you're supposed to be being patient with yourself in the sense that you're not like pushing yourself to the extreme, but you also know that you need to take the steps in the right direction. So it's almost like taking that first step or deciding to go in a certain direction without really knowing the outcome is kind of how it's coming through here. So instead of waiting, instead of pausing, instead of stagnating, take a step, move forward, because I feel like that's where you're going to find your flow. So then in your outcome here, we have the King of Pentacles and how you can move forward. Yeah, so investment, being confident in who you are. This could have something to do with money. It could have something to do with taking control over something, in the sense that you know that you have the fortitude, the strength, the intelligence, the resources to do something, and you're going to go after that. The King of Pentacles is very sure of himself. So once again, we're getting this energy of fixed earth. We're getting this energy of earth being technically a feminine sign, a passive sign, but with the king here, it's almost like you're embodying a little bit of both, right in the middle of masculine and feminine. Very cool reading. Okay, so whatever this is for you guys, yeah, it's like you have finished the planning phase, you have finished the the game plan, and now it's time to actually go towards that. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some of these. Can we clarify or have here? Let me do this first. I gotta reshuffle this. I shuffled it once, but we'll do it again. So we have the Judgment with the Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, so whatever this is something that you have been patient working towards because it's very important to you. This is something that I feel would change either your material world or some aspect of who you are and how the world sees you or how you present yourself. So you've been very careful in how you take action towards it, very methodical, very practical. Clarify the Magician with the 2 of Wands, please, and what is Pisces' current project or focus? Empress. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups at the back, so this could definitely be an energy that you're moving towards, a feminine energy, Taurus, Libra energy, someone that you want to connect to on an emotional level. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like you want to say something. You want to bring some sort of communication forward. You could be keeping an eye on this person. We have the Moon here with the 9 of Pentacles. So maybe you feel like this person is very successful as well. You're trying to understand this person. I'm almost getting like the tarot cards being like the cross watcher. So it's like these cards, the first set of tarot cards is you, whoever I'm reading for. But it's like these are coming through as someone who could be watching your energy, or who could be very inspired or very intrigued by you, but they have a hard time understanding you. They don't know how you got to this position, or they want to give you some sort of offer here. Yeah, they could be a King of Wands. I'm getting both sides. I'm seeing like both sides of an energy here. It's hard to explain. But it's like you're either going towards somebody that you want to invest in, or someone is very interested by you or in you, by what you do, by how you move. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe since you guys are in that Magician, Two of Wands energy, you've been doing a lot of planning, a lot of spending time alone and staying at home, and maybe someone's trying to get a little bit of information about what you're doing, what your next moves are. It doesn't feel malicious. Seems very curious, definitely. With Wheel of Fortune. Someone feels it here. Bleh. Someone feels here that you are very lucky, that you are very fortunate, that you are very blessed. Yeah, we have the Hermit. They could be a Virgo. It's like someone here is trying to understand you. Someone here seems to be a bit frustrated by their own life circumstances, and they could be looking to you for guidance. This could be through social media. They could be a friend, a client, a love interest. It kind of does feel like this person is in the background a little bit, though, where you might not necessarily talk to them on a day-to-day basis, but they are aware of who you are. Okay, so let's clarify the Hanged One and what is Pisces blockage. Clarify the Hanged One. Clarify the Hanged One. Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Hanged One. We have the Tower and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, going back to this Empress, this is definitely an energy of wanting to move forward in some sort of creative project or a partnership with somebody. We have the Two of Swords here, so it feels like you're not so sure about something. You have to make a decision about something. You could be suppressing a lot of what you're planning here. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of someone making this big plan, big gesture, and they're waiting for the right time to do so. It seems like it's very important to you. It could have a lot to do with your values. It could be a marriage. It could be some sort of collaboration here, but I feel like you know that by moving towards this, it would change something for you. It would make you very happy. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. And then we have the Hermit here. Yeah, I'm still getting this as, for some of you, this is the Cross Watcher. So it's like I'm getting both ends. It's like if you are connecting to someone here who is very interested in you, who's probably like sneaking around you in a sense, trying to get more information about you, I feel like you could both be doing this, or maybe you're just aware of this energy already. Yeah, okay, so we have the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, the Sun, the Devil. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to say here that you do have a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly an Aquarius energy, Virgo. Someone here is trying to get a piece of the cake. Someone wants to know what you're up to. So I would be careful with how much you put out there, how much you tell this person. I'm not sure if you are connected to this person or not. It's not really showing me that, because it does feel like they're in the background somewhere. Maybe this is someone that you had a relationship prior, or someone that you've fallen out with, or someone that you don't really know personally. But someone here is definitely being a little nosy, I will say. They're being nosy. They're not happy with their own life, and they're trying to understand how you do things. They could be trying to emulate the way that you live your life. Very curious energy, definitely, but it's like I don't think that they're projecting their anger at you or their pain, but it's like they're looking to you as a good example because they're not happy with their life. So yeah, I just really feel like this could be an energy that you're not really paying attention to, because it feels like two different scenarios going on. It's like you're paying attention to someone else or something else, while this energy is paying attention to you. So it's almost like I'm seeing three different parties here. Okay, so we have, let's clarify this guy, Six of Swords, in what could be helping Pisces. What is this transition? Knight of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as you have already waited enough. You have decided what you want here, and it's time to go after that with the Sun. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Cups, yeah. And then we have the Magician again. So I feel like some of you have been saving up for something that has to do with your career. Some of you have been saving up for something that has to do with a romantic situation here that you want to move towards. And I feel like you're ready to do that. Yeah, it's like you're ready for that collaboration, for that connection here. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Temperance. For some of you, this could be the same person. That's not the case for everybody. I'm still kind of seeing it as like you are onto something else. You're paying attention to something or someone else, and someone here in the background is still kind of focused on you. But yeah, I'm not going to really get into that too much because it really does feel like a background energy. So let's just keep moving. Clarify the King of Pentacles in how Pisces can move forward. King of Pentacles, Strength. Yeah, so once again, I'm kind of seeing this energy of keeping your moves silent, being careful of who you tell, what you're doing, what your plans are. I feel like you guys have something good planned here, or something very fruitful, that could be very fruitful, that you're working on, and you're kind of being advised, yeah, 9 of Wands, to protect that. Hierophant. The Hierophant is a spiritual guru. The Hierophant is a teacher, a leader. He's very knowledgeable. So there's something here about the knowledge that you hold and being very careful with how you present that information, or who you tell that information to, because now I'm almost getting here, yeah. So it's like Hierophant, Star, Two of Swords. It's going back to that energy from the very beginning when all of those tarot cards fell out, and it was talking about how you're not sure of certain energies that are surrounding you. Yeah, it's like Death here, Two of Swords. It's like you are kind of feeling that you want to leave some sort of combative energies in the past, some sort of energies that didn't really match your frequency here, and you're being a little bit more selective with who you admit your knowledge to. This could be occult knowledge, educational knowledge. You guys hold some type of knowledge, whatever it is. It's like you are a master of something, or you are so educated on some sort of subject here that someone else could be jealous, or someone else or multiple people are trying to understand you. I'm definitely getting still like that teacher energy, where you could be a mathematician, a chemist, a physicist, or you could be a spiritual guru, a spiritual leader. You are an occultist. You know a lot about the secrets of the universe, and I feel like other people are very interested. But it's like you need to be very selective with who you reveal this information to, because occult information is occult information for a reason. Not everybody is supposed to know. If you are gifted with the knowledge of certain information, it's because you can handle that. So there's something here about needing to discern which energies around you are capable of understanding, and which energies around you are just wanting to take that for their own good. Yeah, it's like I'm definitely picking up on energies that could be just, some people are very intrigued, some people are very curious, some people could be a little bit more sneaky in the sense that they want to get to know more about what you know, so they're very much watching what you do, emulating what you do, living vicariously through something that you do. So just be careful in that sense. Like, just don't be that person who tells everybody what they know. Occult knowledge is ruled by the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is secretive. She keeps her mouth shut. She knows what to say, when to say it, right? She knows everything, but she doesn't speak on everything. So there's something about that archetype coming through, where you guys know a lot about something, and you need to be careful with who you tell that information to. So I'm going to go ahead and end this off with an oracle card for you guys. Yeah, it's like I think you have either been through something recently, or you're starting to realize that because of what you know, or the position that you're in, that people are coming towards you more often, but you're not really sure of their intentions. It's like you are attracting more people, or you're gaining more attention, I don't know, more publicity or something like that. And it's like you're having a hard time adjusting to this frequency of popularity, or you're having a hard time trying to decide, like, who are my friends, Who are my coworkers? Who should I keep my life private from? Things like that. It's just kind of coming through that way. So we have the card of the subconscious with the octopus here. This corresponds to the element of water. So let's see what we have here. And I believe Libra had this card in their reading. So if you have Libra placements and you feel drawn to that, maybe you can watch that. You don't have to. All right, so we have here, what is this? Okay, subconscious. Okay. Exploring the subconscious brings the bee to a place of deep understanding. With the unveiling of what is below, she allows herself to fly towards the bright reflection of the moon. The octopus is the wisdom below, the moon is the mystery above. The subconscious is associated with the element of water. This card asks you to delve into what is hidden below consciousness. Finding yourself on autopilot with murky behaviors will not allow you to live an intentional life. To learn the truth about yourself means an understanding of what is below the surface. Yeah, it's like you guys, I'm definitely picking up that your energy is changing, your frequency is changing because of what you know, because of the path that you've chosen. You guys are shifting very rapidly and you could be outgrowing other energies. And once again, a healer is always going to attract energies that are either lower vibrational or that need assistance. Sometimes lower vibrational energies, it's not because a person is a bad person, it's because they're going through something in their life. So it's nothing against that person. But it's like you guys just need to be very, very, very careful with who you're spending time with, because their energies could be seeping into your energies and you could be having a hard time discerning what belongs to you, what belongs to another person, and like letting go of certain things. Since you guys are water signs, especially Pisces, the most permeable water sign, it's very easy for others to imprint their personalities onto you, where you're able to pick up traits from other people that you didn't previously have. So it's like, be very careful with this, because you don't want to spend time with the wrong people who emulate certain behaviors that you don't want to embody. So once again, just be aware of that. Explore your feelings deeply during your waking hours. The more you uncover what is below the surface, the more you can expand beyond the veneer to a superconsciousness or collective consciousness. Investigate if you keep thoughts below as a means of protection or fear of persecution. There could be an energy here of, since you guys are around so many people, it's like, are these thoughts mine or are these thoughts other people's? So once again, discernment. You guys need to kind of back away from spending too much time with other people, so that way you can become acquainted with your own energy, familiar with your own energy, where it'll be easier for you to kind of hear your own intuitive voice instead of being bombarded with signals from other people. So that's kind of the main overarching theme here. Disconnect from anyone that makes you feel unsure. Disconnect from anyone that makes you feel drained. Disconnect from anyone that makes you feel like they're a bad influence on you. So I feel like that is a good place to leave this. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I hope I was able to connect to you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you.